Hello there, my name's Robert McKinnon. I'm a clinical hypnotherapist and mind coach based in Nottingham. I'm also principal tutor of Transformation School of Clinical Hypnosis, also based in Nottingham. Now, as you may have discovered already, there are lots of hypnosis inductions on the internet, mostly on YouTube. Most of them are based on the idea of relaxation. I wanted to do something that's just a little different. So the induction that you're about to experience is based more on confusion. Yes, there are elements of relaxation in there as well, but it's primarily based on the idea that the conscious mind can only focus on round about 7 things at any moment in time. So the idea of this induction and deepener is to effectively overload the conscious mind so that the so-called unconscious or subconscious mind can come through. In order to enjoy this experience, it's very important that you're in a place where you won't be disturbed for the next 10-15 minutes or so, and that it's safe for you to relax and to close your eyes. And in fact, when you're ready to do so, maybe you'd like to take a moment to close your eyes. And with your eyes closed, I wonder if you can just be aware of your breathing. Just being aware of the rise and the fall of your breathing. And while you're aware of your breathing, perhaps also noticing the air temperature in the room where you're resting right now. And then of course there's also the music playing in the background. And I wonder if you could be aware of all 3 of those things that I've just mentioned, all at the same time. Being aware of your breathing, the air temperature in the room, and the music playing in the background, all at the same time. And you'll probably find that quite easy to do. If I was to now get you, however, to be aware of the sensations in your hands, or maybe just being aware of where your hands are resting right now, while also being aware of your feet and where your feet are resting right now, at the same time as being aware of the music in the background, your breathing, and the air temperature in the room. So that's 5 things to think about. And of course you'll find that much more of a challenge. If I was to add to the list the sound of my voice, and also the way that your eyelids are just ever so gently closed, that's 7 things to think about. Your feet, your eyelids, your breathing, your hands, the air temperature in the room, the sound of my voice, and the music in the background. And I wonder if you can be aware of all 7 of those things all at the same time. But don't be surprised if you find it very difficult, perhaps impossible. And wouldn't it be nice if now you didn't have to think about any of those things at all? You don't even need to particularly listen to the sound of my voice. In fact, if my voice seems to fade into the distance some of the time, or maybe even most of the time, that's okay, that's fine. But now, to allow you to go even deeper, but just to let you know that you get to decide, you get to choose how deep into hypnosis you go, but also assuring you that no matter how deep you do go into hypnosis, you remain in control at all times. In a moment, I'm going to count backwards from 10 down to 1, and with each number you can allow yourself to go deeper and deeper, more calm, more relaxed in your body and mind. But while I'm counting backwards from 10 down to 1, I'd like you to stay one number, one step ahead of me at all times. So for example, when I say the number 10, in your mind you'll already be on the number 9, and so on. So starting to count down now from 10. But of course in your mind you're already on the number 9, maybe visualizing the number 9, or maybe drawing the number 9, or just thinking the number 9 in your mind, and allowing yourself to go deeper and deeper, drifting down to 9. So of course in your mind you're now already on the number 8, maybe imagining drawing the number 8 over and over in your mind as you drift deeper and deeper, drifting down to 8. But remembering to stay one step, one number ahead of me at all times. Deeper and deeper now, drifting down and down to 7. That's good. Drifting down even deeper, down to 6. That's good. And 5. Deeper and deeper, down to 4. And 3. Deeper and deeper still, drifting down to 2. And all the way down to 1. And I wonder if now you can imagine, visually or otherwise, being in a place where you feel completely comfortable, completely safe. Your special place. And your special place can be anywhere you choose. It can be real, it can be imaginary, it can be indoors, it can be outdoors. A place where nobody wants anything from you, nobody needs, nobody expects anything at all from you. A place where you can just be you. Now, wherever that place might be on this occasion, I'd like you to use as many of your senses as you possibly can. So, if you're a particularly visual person, maybe you can see that place. Maybe you can notice the colours, the shapes. On the other hand, you might be more aware of the sounds in that place, whatever they might be. Birds singing, leaves rustling in the breeze, the sound of peace and quiet. Maybe there's a fragrance in the air. If you're outdoors, perhaps noticing the weather conditions, and you know how it feels when the sun is shining down and a gentle breeze feels like against your face. And finding somewhere in that special place where you can sit down and relax for a while. And I'm going to remain silent for a minute or so to allow you to enjoy some rest and relaxation in your special place. Now, in a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 5. And on the count of 5, you can open your eyes and come back to normal, wakeful awareness. Feeling comfortable, feeling good. Hopefully having enjoyed a pleasant hypnotic experience. And the count is 1 and 2 and 3, starting now to become aware of your hands and feet, and 4, starting to get feelings back into your arms and legs and the whole of your body, as now you can come all the way back, all the way up to 5, and eyes open and wide awake. And I hope you've enjoyed your hypnotic experience.